Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Coach Becca. Today we are going to be doing a pre-swim dryland routine. All you're going to need is a mat today, so all body weight. We'll start with a nice flexibility routine to help get you loose and stretched out for your swim. And then we'll move into some mobility and then light core activation and some specific movement patterns. So we'll start a little bit easier and work our way up to moderate. But since this workout is specifically designed as a pre-workout, we're not going to do anything that's going to be so strenuous that it'll put you at a deficit energetically for your swim. So let's get started. We'll start at the top of the mat, feet shoulder width apart. You're just going to reach down, bending the knees as you need to. Give your hamstrings a nice stretch. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then walk out into a downward facing dog. Exhale and slide the hips towards the floor. Flatten out the toes. Stretch out your neck if you need to. Take a deep breath in, curl the toes back under. Push back up into downward facing dog. And we're going to do a few rounds of that now. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do two more. Exhale. Inhale. And last one. Exhale. And we'll stay down here. I want you just to bring your knees out, feet together, wide child's pose. We'll hold here for 3 deep breaths, and then we'll make this dynamic. So especially if you're swimming a little bit of breaststroke today, this one really opens the hips and prepares well for that. You can ground the head if you'd like. One more deep breath. My dog loves the mat. Look out, Red. Look out. And then you're going to exhale, come forward, and you're just going to leave the knees out, feet together, like you're kind of mid-breaststroke kick, and then sit back. So we'll do that 5 times total. So here's 4, and just time your movements with your breathing. We'll do 2 more. One more. And bring it into tabletop. All right, we're going to get the spine warmed up for those freestylers and backstrokers. You're going to slide one hand through, reaching like you're going to the back corner of your mat. This is what going to be as we inhale. So you get a nice shoulder stretch here on both sides. And then you're going to exhale up and rotate as much as you can. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Other side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, rotate. 5. Slide this hand out as you reach. Slide it in as you rotate. If you're feeling really sore or tight, you can just pause the video and hold this stretch. This is 2. And 1. Very good. All right. Slide on over to the bum. We'll do a nice combination stretch, an opener that I've done in some past videos. This is for the lower back, the hamstrings, and then we're going to kind of combine that with, so we'll do a forward bend, and then we'll point the toes and just do a little hip extension. Just kind of get the glutes going a little bit, open the hips. So stretch, activation combo. So slide out, the hands out, and just hold a forward bend. Hands behind you, and the fingertips can face any direction that feels comfortable to you. Point the toes, exhale up, Inhale down, stretch. Hip drive. Stretch. Hip drive. Stretch. Hip drive. Last one, stretch. Hip drive. Very good. All right. Go ahead and lay flat on your back now. We're going to get the core fired up specifically, and we're going to do some streamline holds. So this will prepare you for the swim-specific movement of streamlining off the wall, and it's also going to get your core fired up. So let me just explain and show what we're doing here. All right, so you're going to lay flat on your back. Just make sure this guy doesn't get in the way. Okay, sorry if that was loud. You're going to bring your arms overhead, stack one hand on top of the other, and squeeze your biceps to your ears. That's your streamline. Then you're going to hollow out your core and lift your legs at the same time. We're barely off the ground when we do this movement, okay? So like 1 to 2 inches, because we want to be as linear as possible, and obviously our bum is going to stay on the ground, okay? So we're going to do a 10-second hold in streamline, okay? If you have a mirror that you could watch this, it would probably be really helpful just to make sure you don't want to be way up here because you wouldn't want to be coming off the wall like that, okay? So this is a core streamline specific drill. All right, so we're going to do 5 of these with a 10-second hold. All right, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, relax. 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, relax. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1, streamline. 3, 2, 1, relax. 2 reps to go. 3, 2, 1, streamline. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1, streamline. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Okay. While we're down here, we'll do one of my favorite rotational drills that also gets the glutes going. We're going to do hip ups with a rotational reach. So you're going to lift your hips, reach up and across, and then come down, reach up and across. Okay. So we are going to do a set of 20 there. All right. I'm just going to set this here, and I hope you guys can still hear me. Here we go. 20, 18. Take your time just stretching out and reaching and lifting the hips. 14, 12, halfway with 10, 6, 4, 2, great. Okay, next we are going to do a bridge for our breaststrokers, which is also great if you're a triathlete that's like, I don't swim other strokes. You should. And it's also good to open up your hips. So everyone needs this one, not just breaststrokers. So feet together, knees out. We're going to do a set of 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Great. Okay. And then we'll do some core coordination. The dead bug, I think, is really great for a lot of athletes, and swimming is one of them. We're going to go extended dead bug today. So feet straight up, arms straight up. Extend your left leg and your right arm. Bring everything back together. We'll switch and do 20 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. I know we've been down here for a while. We're going to do some streamlined flutter kicks now. So this one I would classify as a little bit more on the challenging side. And then we're going to do a like a wall specific core drill that is kind of funny and fun. So we're going to do flutter kicks, which is this movement. But we're going to do it with our arms overhead, kind of like if you were kicking on your back. So it's like a backstroke kick. So for backstrokers, this one's really, really great. So we're going to do a few sets of 20 kicks. We'll do 3 sets of 20, and that's 20 total. And this one should be pretty hard, okay? So get into your streamline. Get ready for a burst of 20 flutter kicks, and I want you to kick hard, just like if you were kicking on your back or backstroke kicking. Ready, and push. 20, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Difficult to count, so stay there with me if you can. Ready, and hollow hold, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Great. We'll do one more set of those. Okay, get ready to kick hard and go. 20, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're just going to come up to show this one. Even again, if you're like a triathlete that swims that's watching this, this core exercise can really help you do faster turns, get faster times in the pool, which will help you in turn swim faster in open water. And for swimmers that swim in the pool exclusively, you'll know how important your walls and your turns are. So what we're gonna imagine is when you come into the wall and you're tucking your legs to your chest and about to push off the wall. We're kind of rolling through that sequence. Obviously, in the water, it's going to feel a little different because water resistance is different than air resistance. But I want you to sort of picture that, and we're going to start up top. So what you're going to do is just kind of start leaning back with your arms overhead, and then you're going to snap your knees together and then slowly extend back out, snap together. Okay? And you can start this a little bit slower if you want. Like if you're maybe a little bit older and you want to just do like a smaller kind of like a reverse crunch, that's fine. We're practicing this in the context of swimming. So I just want you to, at the same time as you're doing this in terms of a physical pattern, I want you imagining your walls. And when you pull the knees to the chest and then extend back out into your streamline. And I think that's how you'll get the maximum benefit off this, especially if you're going to go jump into the pool right after this. Okay, so we're just going to do a set of like 5 to 8 of these, and it's just visualizing and kind of practicing that timing and getting some of that fast twitch going, which is something that endurance swimmers or endurance athletes maybe struggle with a little bit, just to kind of get that snappy, fast twitch every 25 to 50 meters when you're doing your turn, right? So here we go. Lean back, streamline, snap. Slowly extend, streamline, snap. Streamline, snap. We'll do 3 more. Streamline, snap. 2 more. 1 more. Good. We'll do that one more time in case you were newer to that, in case it didn't feel quite right, give you a chance to learn it, and then perform it a little bit better. So we'll do 6. That seemed like a good number because these should be fast and explosive, primarily in the core, then to the legs and the arms overhead. So kind of coordinating that timing. 1 more set. We'll do 6. Here we go. Streamline. Snap. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Nice job. All right. So we've done a little something for every stroke except fly. So let's work on that. And I actually want to tie in, since we'll be in this position, I want to tie in a mobility drill that's great for swimming. And then we'll move into some fly, kind of like fly drills, I guess. So come on over to the stomach. We're going to do a like a supine streamline. So you're just going to lay with your forehead down, arms at 90 degrees. Then you're going to lift your feet up, chest up, streamline, and then pull the shoulder blades all the way back. So we're doing this kind of, I'll let you take a break there, just so it's kind of a demonstration. So you're kind of in a Superman position, and then you're doing essentially like shoulder retractions and streamlines, okay? So that's going to strengthen our back, our glutes. It's going to open the hips, strengthen our core, work our shoulder mobility. So all things that we need for swimming. So we'll do a set of 8 to 10 of these. If you start to feel anything in the lower back, that's probably just those muscles saying like they're really tired. They're going to stop working effectively for you. So you can rest sooner if you need to, or bring your feet down to the ground. So let's do 8 and then regroup. All right, ready? Lift up, feet, squeeze. And you do want to point those toes, lift the chest, shoulders back, and extend, and then pull. There's 1. Try to breathe with it. If you want to bring the feet together and really get that streamlined position, that's fine. 3. Halfway at 4. 5. 6. Neck neutral. 7 and 8. Good. Rest there. Check in how your body's feeling. Maybe stretch out your quads if you need to. We'll do 1 more set of those and then work on our fly drill, which is really just Superman. This is like a lead-in. I'll just be honest with you. Okay, here we go. Ready? Lift the feet. You can bring them together if you'd like. Lift the chest. Streamline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 1. 8. Good. And just because we were in that position for a while, let's just bring it back to child's pose. Hold for 3 breaths. Okay, so we'll work a couple phases of fly, which is we're gonna do arms extended and then the follow through phase. So it might feel kind of like we're doing a weird version of the worm. Not that I'm a fly expert, but I've coached a few in Dryland context at least. So let's do our best here, and then we're really gonna wrap up. So this is kind of one of our last drills. Wanted to make sure we did a little something for every stroke, and strength and mobility within that as well. Okay, so come on down to the floor. What we're gonna do is just a regular Superman, just to kind of get that kind of that butterfly initial part of the phase, if you will. So if you want to make this as a fly specific to you as you can, just kind of get into a position that mimics your in-water fly. And so we'll do 10 of these. Ready? And butterfly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now you're going to bring the hands behind you. Same thing, but you're going to squeeze your triceps and lift your hands behind you like you're following through, pushing that water back. Follow through. And we'll do 10 of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, and then we will finish with the fan favorite, the Dryland starts. So if you've never done a block start before, they can either go really bad or really great. And what we're going to do is just pretend like we're up in, this is also really great for like runners, that if you've ever started in blocks before, to me, it's a little bit similar because I did run track for a little bit of time in my life. So I would maybe relate it the most to that. So you're just going to put one foot in front of the other, like you're in blocks or up on the start blocks. Okay. And this is also great for runners, endurance athletes, triathletes, swimmers, all of these people alike, because we do need to train fast twitch fibers like we're coming up out of the saddle too. In cycling, you're never going to do that with your feet together. So this would even translate to cycling. So yeah, everyone should do these. Okay. So your hips are up pretty high, knees soft. Okay. Pretend you're grabbing onto your blocks here. And then from here, you're going to jump up, streamline, and land with your feet together. Okay. So it's just practicing that hip extension, explosion. We want to extend from the ankles, the knees, and the hips to get the maximum amount of power. So that would be what we call a triple extension. So kind of think of it in terms of each one of your joints just extending into a powerful, explosive movement. Okay? We'll do 2 sets of 5, and then we're done for the day. So these should be like a fun ending. We'll call these dessert. Okay? Take your mark. Hup. Take your mark. Up. Take your mark. Up. Take your mark. Up. Last one. Take your mark. Up. Okay. Rest a little bit. If you've got water, now's a great time to grab it. Okay. And we'll do one last set. Take your mark. Up. Take your mark. Up. Take your mark. Up. Last 2. Take your mark. Up. Last one. Mark. Up. Very good. All right, guys. That's it for our Dryland routine. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you guys next time for whatever awesome workout that we dream up next. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me.